All right, for today's conditioning workout, we're going to add a little element of variation or risk to how hard the work is going to be. So you're going to need a coin, and you're going to toss the coin each time and see what you get, either heads or tails. If you do heads, it's going to be 50 seconds of work on and only a 10-second rest for all 4 exercises in the superset. If you flip tails, it's going to be a 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off. So a little bit more rest for those. So good luck. Hopefully you get a little bit of each. Hopefully you don't hit heads every single time, otherwise this one's going to be a burner. Okay, so our first group is going to be 4 exercises. You're going to flip your coin, see what you get. I just got tails, so 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for this round. That's all 4 exercises. We're going to do 30 seconds of work, and then go ahead and take 30 seconds of rest. Make sure you have a timer available. Now, if you're doing single leg exercises, just do about 3 to 5 on one side, and then go ahead and switch, so that by the end of the workout, you're pretty even on each side. So our first group is going to be a goblet loaded reverse lunge first. So keep the weight in nice and close with a good activated core. You're going to step back, and you're going to push up through this working leg right here. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 3 to 5 on one side, and then switch, and I'm going to keep going for that full 30-second timer. Okay, my second group is going to be a 2-point row. So you can go ahead and brace on this leg, and we're going to go ahead and row up from there. You'll do 3 to 5 on each side. Nice good squeeze at the top, and you're going to do that for the full 30 seconds. After that, we're going to do some jump squats for 30 seconds. Just really get nice and high. Try to stay upright, especially when you get tired. You don't want to bend over at the hips. You got to stay nice and upright. And then our final exercise is called a dead bug. And you can use really anything that you want. If you have a beach ball, volleyball, anything like that will work. So with a dead bug, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the right hand and the left knee together, and then we're going to switch this way. And we're just going to keep doing this over and over again. And it does get very challenging, even in 30 seconds. So that's going to be your first group of 4. Have fun with that. Our next group of 4 is going to be heads this time. So 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Just make sure that you are, every single time you start a new superset, flip the coin and see what your rest and your work time is going to be. So for group number 2, we're starting out with a squat. You can either use a goblet loaded squat like so, or you can do this with body weight. So we're going to squat down nice and deep, and we're going to come up. You're going to do that for the full 30 seconds. Once your timer hits 30 seconds, take your appropriate rest. Then we're going to load for a single arm push press. So kind of like a waiter's hold right here. You can have your hand up to the side a little bit if you want for balance. We're going to squat down nice and deep. We're going to push all the way to the top. So again, because this is a single side movement, we're going to do about 3, and then we're going to switch to the other side. And we're going to hit 3 on this side. Okay? So once you're done with your 30 seconds there, your next exercise is going to be a mountain climber. So we're going to get into a nice high plank position. You're going to really drive your knees forward. You do that for 30 seconds. And then our last exercise, going to challenge the core a little bit and some of the upper body pushing muscles. So it's a lateral plank walk. So we're going to get into a nice high plank, good tight core, and you're going to walk to the side with both hands and legs. You got a small space like I'm working in right now, just take about 3 or 4 steps each direction for 30 seconds. Again, to start out, we're going to flip. Got tails this time, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So we're going to do arms and glutes to finish up. So we're going to put a little extra emphasis on some of the vanity muscles that are fun to train. So the first thing we're going to do is called a rope kettlebell curl. So really, you could do this with a rope. If you have bands at home, that's what I'm using here. You could loop it through a handle, some laundry detergent, paint cans, whatever, that'll work. What you're going to do is you're going to stand with a nice engaged core, your arms right at your side, and you're going to curl this up nice and slow. You're going to feel a nice squeeze in your biceps and your forearms with this. We're going to do nice slow reps for your 30 seconds or your 50 seconds, depending on your flip. So because it's a little unstable, it does make the muscles work a little bit harder. It's an interesting feel. I hope you guys like that one. After you're done with your biceps, we're going to do a tricep kickback. So we're going to get into that hip hinge position. You're going to bring your elbow up nice and high, and we're going to kick back and squeeze. So doing this one the right way without using momentum, it doesn't take a lot of weight. You can really feel that tricep start to squeeze. So on those, you're going to do 3 to 5 each side for your time. After we're done with those, we're going to move on and we're gonna do a single leg kickback. So you're gonna need a band anchored down nice and low. You're gonna feed this into about the midpoint of your foot. And if you can kind of keep nice and engaged through the hips, you're just gonna kick this straight back like so. And your goal here is to feel the hamstrings, and especially the glutes, really squeeze behind you. So it's gonna be 3 to 5 each side there. And then to finish off, we've got our single leg bridges. So you'll get into this position right here, nice and relaxed. You're gonna get up on the heel, on the down foot, this one straight up in the air, push up and squeeze. So again, 3 to 5 each side for the full working time.